I figured for those who are beginners, I'd at least teach you how to, muck a coop. As a city girl, I didn't grow up on the farm. I'm just learning how to be a small little urban gardener. There's our run and our coop, and that's where we get our eggs. Anyways, so basically I scooped out all the junk from the coop from winter, put it in the wheelbarrow. That's gonna go to the garden. And I just used this flathead tape shovel, and I like that because it really gets it clean. And I probably should get a pitchfork, to be honest, that would help. Next, I used some of this barn lime. I got this cheap at Fleet Farm, and I just sprinkled it down on the bottom. I had learned that kind of helps take the smell away. And then next, I used some of this Martin Fiber in Motion, it's like wooden chips. And this was only $4 at Fleet Farm. So first do the lime on the bottom once it's cleaned out, then your wood chips. And then for me on top, I'll throw some hay. And then I'll use a boot rack to put my food and my water on. That way it just keeps it from leaking in the barn or inside their coop. And it just keeps it a little bit cleaner. And then once spring comes, the girls have to eat outside. I don't have any patience for a dirty coop, and I don't like cleaning it that often. Huh, girls? Huh? Hi, Rosie. So there's Rosie. I think she's the girl who lays our blue eggs. And then we got Lacey. She lays kind of our pink eggs. Poppy over there, I think she's an Americana. The gray one, she lays our green. And then Henrietta, she's a black copper Moran, and she lays the really pretty dark brown ones. And then our one that laid white eggs, that was the only bird we lost this winter. So she died, and we weren't quite know why. It was really cold this winter. So to help the coop stay more insulated, what I did was I blocked off their nesting boxes, since this isn't really sealed. And I put terracotta pots in the way so that they couldn't get in there. And then I simply just hung a big thick blanket on here, just so that the chickens, they were as warm as they could be. And we even had a heat lamp in there during January when it was, 20 below here in Minnesota. So anyways, I thought I'd teach you guys how to clean out a coop. I'll add some hay, and then their food and water should be good to go. So now that I have all the hay in, I'll take some of this oyster shell, since we don't have any gravel in our yard or anything, and I'll sprinkle it on this boot rack. That way it doesn't get all lost in the hay, and that they can kind of snack on it while they eat their dinner. So nothing too serious. This is good. This helps their shells stay strong. And honestly, you don't need to buy this if you have rocks throughout your yard or like a gravel driveway. Eventually we won't have to supplement this for the chickens once our fence is around our yard. But for now, I have to use that. And you could even get, honestly, rocks that are small that they could chew on as well. Or you can crunch up their own shells and serve them to them. I don't do that in fear that maybe they would start to peck at their own shells. But yeah, it's good for their digestion. After this, I'll put their fresh food and water in. And then I hadn't seen eggs in forever. I thought, oh, these chickens must not be laying any eggs. Sure enough, I opened this up, and you're not going to believe it. Look at all these eggs. I just totally didn't look. I thought that they had been lazy and they'd been laying inside the coop to stay warm. And then sure enough, we've got all these eggs, probably a dozen eggs that are just waiting to be collected. And I found 3 more inside the actual hay as I was cleaning. So I mean, it's kind of wild. The girls have been here. I thought they were being lazy, and we've got I think about a dozen eggs in here. Kind of fun. And I think the nice thing is, since it's so cold outside, and eggs naturally have a protective layer on them, they'll still be good to eat. So you don't have to worry too much about your eggs getting spoiled. So that's pretty fun. A dozen plus 1, and looks like that's about it. Oh, there might be more eggs I just dumped inside, but anyways, we're just gonna move this dirty hay over to the garden bed, so that way when we till in the spring, it'll be all ready to go. And I wanted to encourage encourage women who are really into this and maybe their husbands are more city boys, just to go for it. You got to be willing to work hard. It's like the best workout in your life. I'm gonna be honest, but it's worth it. So anyways, getting excited for baby chicks. Gonna get all these cute things out for them and kind of start all over. All right, take care. Bye.